us 16 years old. I was in like this little group where we were always trying to do bad things. My friend, so this night, my friend, like, he had the van of his tia, his aunt, and it was a white van. And then we were always also, I guess, so this night, 2 nights before, it was the weekend, it was Saturday. 2 nights before, it was a Saturday, and we did a beer run. And I got, me and my friend did a beer run, and I got 2 cases. One was Bud Light, Budweiser. There were two 30 packs. And my friend behind me got two 30 packs. That was the weekend before. That was no, this was a Wednesday. And then on a Saturday, we went to a party and we brought those four. So that night we drank 1 case, but that other night we had 3 cases. It was a Saturday night. We had 3 cases, and we took them to a party. That party, that was the first time that I blacked out. I got a can of beer and I chugged it halfway, then I chugged it again and it was finished. And I kept doing that to all the beers, and I blacked out. And I guess the place of the house was a homie of theirs. I didn't know him, but his older sister was 19, and I guess that I made out with her. I was drunk, I didn't remember, but I guess I made out with the 19-year-old when I was 16 years old. and then my friends did a cheers. They were like, "Oh shit, look at him, look at Eber." They're like, "Oh," and then fucking they did a cheers for me or whatever, I guess. But then I guess she ended up leaving to her room or something. She was embarrassed. and
She was a pedophile. That's what she was.
I think she didn't even know what my age was.
Oh, okay, good.
I think, yeah.
Good.
But she was the homie's older sister, and he didn't care. He didn't give a shit. But then later on that night, we met this fat ass guy, this fat ass white guy. And I guess he was a football player for West High School, and he was a big fat white guy, and he was telling us about he got in a fight or something, and then we thought that he was badass and shit, so we took him with us to the beer run. We did another beer run that night, and it was that Saturday night we were drunk off those beers that we did a beer run 3 days before. And so yeah, and then we did another beer run in the same 7-Eleven that Saturday night, and we took that fat ass white guy that claims that he was a football player for West High. We took him with us because we thought he was a badass, and so he said, like, he was like, yeah, and all that. And then he was like, "Hey, if somebody chases after you guys, I'm gonna tackle him." That's what he said. And then I guess so he probably thought that we weren't really gonna do it. But yeah, we went and we did the same thing. I got 2 30 packs. That time, fucking my pants, I didn't have a belt. My pants were falling and they were already down too, like right here. You could see my whole boxers. And then I started, because I had the 2 cases, I couldn't pull them up. So I started running like this, open, so that my pants wouldn't fall. I started running open, and that saved me, because I thought my pants was gonna fall all the way and I was gonna trip. But I saved myself by running like this, and I was running like that with the 2 cases. My pants were down to here. You could see my whole boxers, and I guess somebody chased us. Somebody was like, "Hey, stop!" I heard that, but I didn't turn back. But my friend said that somebody was chasing us, and then that fat white guy that said that he was gonna tackle someone if they chased us. I looked at his face, and he looked like he saw a ghost. Like he was fucking scared. His face like fucking, oh shit, like. And then and he didn't do anything, and then that's when he was like, "Oh, take me home," and then he started saying, "I'm Mormon. Don't try to make me do bad stuff." And then he's like, "Man, I'm gonna get in trouble when I get home. My parents are gonna fucking ground me." He said some shit like that, we dropped his ass off. And then later on that night, I guess somebody broke a mirror in the bathroom of that house, so they kicked us out. And then we went to another place, and at that place, I remember, and I was eating Takis earlier, just later on. So I guess I was blacked out, and we went to another person's house, and they told me that I didn't remember, but they said that I just randomly went to their fridge and opened the fridge, and I grabbed a beer for myself, and people were like, "What the fuck?" And then the people of the house were like, "No, it's okay." All right. And then so I was drinking a beer, and then fucking 20 minutes later, I had to throw up. I went to the bathroom, and then I guess I was throwing up and farting at the same time. Like, I was like, and people said it outside. There was like, all they could hear was like, like I was farting and throwing up at the same time. And they said that there was they had a big ass, they had like a pit bull. And they said that there was a half-eaten dog treat. The dog treats were like this, and there was one half-eaten right next to the toilet when I threw up. I guess somebody dared me to eat a dog treat. I was like, fucking, I ate half of a dog treat, and my throat was all red. And I kind of missed the toilet, and I threw up a little bit on the floor. But I cleaned it up. I cleaned it up as much as I could, but I couldn't clean it up all. But it was all fucking red because I ate Takis earlier that night.
That's the shit out of you.
I was just like, fuck. Then after that, they took me home. Oh, and it doesn't end yet. So they took me home. Like, I got home, you know. And then the next morning, I woke up. And then I was like, damn, I don't remember last night, but I knew that I had a good night. And then I was like, so where's my phone? I usually leave it charging. It wasn't charging. I couldn't find my phone anywhere. I told my sister to call my phone, and it would ring and ring, but it wouldn't. I guess I didn't have my phone. So I was fucking tripping. I thought I left my phone somewhere. Like, what the fuck happened to my phone? So I got on Facebook on my computer. I started telling everybody, hey, where's my phone? Where's my phone? Does anybody know anything about my phone? And then weeks passed by and everybody was like, nobody knows anything about your phone, man. It's like, fuck, I lost my phone. And my mom, the next day, she was mad at me. She was telling me a bunch of shit. She was like, and where's your phone? And then I was like, I left it at my friend's house. And then, yeah, and then weeks went by and nobody knew anything about my phone. And then like a month or 2 months later, I was phoneless. Like 2 months later, my mom was like, I'm gonna buy you a new phone, but you can't be doing your fucking stupid shit no more. And all that. I was like, alright. And then I guess she made me believe that she bought me a new phone. It was the same phone. And then I looked at it, I was like, wait, this has the same scratches as my other phone had. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, this is my phone. Where was my phone at? And then this is what she told me. She said that night, she was looking for me and all. She was fucking calling my phone. She went to my friend's house too. And she said that night I went to the bathroom when I got home and I stayed in there for a while. And then she got home. And then when I came out of the bathroom, she me estaba regañando. She was telling me a bunch of shit. And then it's like, give me your fucking phone. You're not gonna have a phone anymore. So that's what the phones are for. That's why I have your phone. So that's why she gave me the phone. And she was like, give me your fucking phone. You're not gonna have a phone anymore. And she took my phone. And then she said that I was walking to my room. And then I crashed into the wall or something that I fucking through the doorway. That fucking hit me. And then she said something else. It's like, you look at you and stuff like that. And then I don't fucking remember that shit for shit. But I guess that's what happened to the phone. She took it away from me. But I was so blacked out that I didn't fucking remember. And that's why I was tripping, asking my friends, where the fuck is my phone? And all that. And it turns out that she had it the whole time. And that's what happened. And yeah, the end.
That's fun.